George, Andre, and a team of explorers are walking on a trail to Marcy Mountains.
Stop. We have been walking for miles. Why are you leading us on a back road, Andre?
This is not the back road. Trust me.
I gave you trust, and look what it has taken us.
If you want to return home, I won't stop you, George.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
What do you want to contribute, Grace?
Should we continue up the mountain while you two continue your discussion in privacy?
We are not debating.
I didn't say you were debating.
George, don't transfer your frustration onto Grace.
Right.
Grace, did I offend you in any shape, form, or fashion? We should disregard that fact that whatever we are talking, Madam Grace Patterson wants to be heard. We must treat you if you were royalty.
Grace did oppose and gestures George to stop talking.
George, you don't want to argue with me because you will lose. I'm taking the guests up to the monk's monastery. My people, let's go and leave them here. We'll see you up the mountain.
You don't know where you are going.
Oh, do you? You don't know that. If you are trying to get me frazzled, you are succeeding.
George wants to be treated as if he was an idiot. My mistake, an idol.
Do you see what you did, Andre?
I did not make an ass out of you. Blame your creator.
Shut your lips. Grace and my guests, we will meet you at the mountaintop. The monk is waiting for you.
Okay, I have some snacks, energy bar.
You are so sweet. You remind me of a sweet dill pickle. Sweet and dill at the same time.
That sounds incredibly strange, Andre.
He is strange.
You two have to work something out. There are too many chefs in this kitchen.
There is no kitchen. I don't cook. I can make food hot because I'm hot.
Andre, not today or for any other. No, no, no.
I think you're trying to hint something.
Come, my fellow volunteers. I hope they have some real food, not veggies and seaweed.
My guests are staying with me. We are going back.
What is your problem, George?
Take them up with you.
I didn't skip my beauty appointments for this.
This is bull. Grace, do you know the way?
Yes, I have been there a dozen times.
Don't go. You don't know what lies ahead.
I know this. I won't be paid $100 if I don't go.
That's all? Sorry.
Wait, what will you be paid more?
I can't say.
You don't have to say anything. Privilege. Is this right?
Yes. No.
That's all I need to know. I will see you when I see you.
Not if I see you first.
Grace and the volunteers start running up the mountain.
Hey, don't push me.
Look at them run. You may be walking into a trap.
I'll see when I get there.
The volunteers keep moving.
Apparently loyalty lost and greed won.
And you laugh about this. Oh, here comes Grace. She changed her mind.
Want an additional $500.
For what, Grace?
For what?
Yes, you heard me, Grace.
I'm not going there, George.
Grace hurries away.
Where do you want to go, Grace?
That's an idiom.
1 second. An idiom is a phrase or expression that typically prevents a figurative, non-literal meaning attached to the phrase, but some phrases become figurative idioms.
Wait, I'm getting a text. It's Grace, and she wants her gratuity increased.
Grace will get everything she deserves, and so you will too. No more arguing.
No more. I'm tired. No more arguments. Let's shake on it.
Andre and George shook hands, and a noise came from their shake.
I felt a spark.
It's your imagination.
Andre, I know you are an alien.
We established my origination. What else do you want to know, George?
There was something about you that made me suspicious of you. You're a very good actor.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
You weren't yourself.
I have a lot of pressure. You know, I am an ambassador for the United Nations, and it is my duty to seek out aliens. And
What?
you stole that body from an unfortunate person who happened to believe in you. I saw a movie about aliens came to Earth to help Earth from destruction using technology. At the end of the film, there were no humans or animals, just machines.
I saw several movies of that. They remind me of the cowboys and Indian movies. George, do you have something to tell me?
Yes, when you get to the top, you will be arrested by military authority. God made man and woman. I don't know where you came from, but I know that you are a monstrosity. You are a Satanist. God didn't create you.
George, I've endured your countless mistreatment of me. Because I like you, I ignored your asinine statements. It puzzles me. How do you obtain your degrees and your position? You're an idiot. You have an IQ of a worm.
You see the dirt on the bottom of my shoe?
You have to show me the dirt, imbecile.
You idiot.
I'm a benevolent alien. If you continue insulting me, I will. It is useless. Your species is young and advancing minimally. My species have been in existence for billions of years.
You admitted it.
Admitted what?
You are the devil, and you know what I'm thinking. You stole that body. I want you to return the soul and body so the family can have a burial. That is what humans do. You are a body snatcher.
George, you're suffering from EPD, eccentric paranoid disorder. You hallucinate, mistrust, and suspicious. Dotika's the same. Your human race don't have the ability to control your emotions. I'm an advanced being. I can build my own body. I can create any person I want. You humans are animals. Less than 7 million years old, you were walking on all fours. Evolution is de-revolutioning, reverting back to animalism and idiocracy.
You devil.
The devil is a figment of your imagination. My patience is thinning. Other beings would have sent you to your savior.
I will flatten you like a pancake.
I have to do this. You want this body back?
Yes, I want to give the person you killed a proper funeral.
As per your request, you ask and you receive.
Andre peels off his face.
Here's my facial organ. The other organs will follow.
Oh my God.
George fainted. Andre stands over unconscious George. A cloud of mist speeds toward them. The mist turns and formulates into a being.
George, you are so seriously comical. George,
The leaders will not be happy with this. Did you terminate him?
no, I didn't hit him.
These species are violent. Did this specimen strike you?
George is a respectful and peaceful individual. He is frustrated, conflicted with his emotions.
How could he not strike you? He is an angry human. Is him the cause of you being delayed?
Negative. The proper pronoun is he. Shotan, did you want George to attack me?
No, it's him. You have traveled to Earth countless times and you can't speak the correct dominant language.
Shotan, what do you need? Are you going to report back to the officials that my friend George had a total mental collapse?
Total mental collapse. It is called a nervous breakdown.
That is an old term.
You have guests waiting for you.
Tell my guests we will be there as soon as you can blink. You can't blink. You don't have eyelids.
Your appearance is disturbing. You don't want to frighten the humans. Please back the human face.
Thank you, Shotan. I hope I am disturbing to you as much as you to me. Where is your human shell?
I have it inside me.
An earthling will say, that is gross.
Go eat a stardust.
Are you trying to insult me?
I am not human. I don't want to be human either.
How are you expect to amalgamate or at least assimilate?
Those are the least of my concerns.
I understand. Shotan, are you bothered being my assistant?
We have to return with haste. Queen Gaze will request additional gratuity.
She is relentless. We have to transport.
Here,
Yes, this human is heavy.
indeed, his bone structure.
He talks waste. He is full of.
Waste?
We have to be prompt. George reported us to the military.
They will arrive after we depart.
Thank you, Shotan. You are just not a conehead. You're a clever one.
Strikingly, hilariously, you are not. We will appear in the back, behind the building.
Next scene. The monk greets Andre and George near a garden. George is up and wipes his face. Andre helps him stand up.
Where are my wards?
They are here, Andre.
How are you feeling, George?
I am lightheaded.
Head monk floats to them.
Oh, I thought you were an alien.
I'm sorry he reacted unpleasant, head monk.
Thank you, Andre. I can speak for myself.
I know what you're feeling. It is mountain sickness, altitude sickness. You feel nausea. You're experiencing a group of symptoms that manifest from high altitude. I assume you live in New York.
George's strength is like a Goliath. Would you inform the guests that I will be with them shortly?
I am going into a monastic silence. You'll have reign of the conservatory. Buddha blesses you. You will be taken care of.
The head monk floats away.
I'm dead beat. I'm going to relax over there for a few minutes.
After a few moments of silence, Grace walks down to them. Shoten follows behind her.
What is taking you so long? We are there.
Thank you, Grace. Do you want to live happy without the fear of getting mugged and or worse? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Do you want to live happy with people who are happy?
Yes, yes.
It is not here.
You made me walk up the steep mountain and you tell me that it is not here.
Yes, clearly you can see it's not here.
Listen, you little.
Be nice, Grace.
Wait, I have class.
I know you do. On the contrary, you are disappointed because you are out of your comfort zone to trek up a mountain, through terrain of marshes, filthy, dirty water, stepped in animal waste.
You have expressed inappropriateness to another human, a female who was cursed millions of years ago. If you don't want the females, we will take them. Grace, are you fertile?
Don't go there.
I proceed up the mountain. Will you accompany me in stepping?
Sure, I will walk with you. Thank you for coming to my defense.
I cannot talk about something as private as that. Earth women, that involves privacy behind walls, not in cages.
Andre, you will have to teach him.
I prefer not. Shotan is his own teacher. He is self-taught and will not accept any advice from anyone.
Are you completely humiliating me, or do you want to continue your barrage of verbal weaponry?
Shotan, would you accompany me to the conservatory?
In a few moments, Grace, 30 seconds, and I will step with you.
Shodan, do you want to continue debating with me and stay in your position as a assistant?
Positive and negative.
But
Let's stay out of it. Let's move away. See the flowers over there in the garden?
they are beautiful daffodils.
Let's pick some for the monk.
Yes, do pick. He is a prick.
Shodan, I did not approach you in an unpleasant way. You must decrease your disposition. Have you not remember? You are assisting me. I'm not assisting you. If you continue with this personal attack on me or feel I am personally attacking you, I can arrange for you to be transported back to our star. If you continue with this personal vendetta, you will be dissolved.
You said transport. Your position has become obsolete.
Do you know that a human body consists of 2/3 of water?
Shotan, please show me the conservatory and the ladies' room.
I need a few seconds more to finish my conversation with it.
Grace pulls Shotan away from Andre.
I'm going. Have you ever dated a human female?
I spend time with female human.
Come, I will tell you about dating and maybe you will meet a nice human female.
For what purpose, human Grace, ma'am?
Don't call me ma'am.
Grace and Shotan walk to the conservatory.
Andre, he is sowing his oats.
One more oak will break the bowl.
You are an alien, all right. How old are you, Andre?
In Earth years, I'm older than, look at that star in the sky.
You are older than the universe?
For an intelligent human, you say the most idiotic statements. We will inspect the meeting place.
A young woman dressed in the robe of a monk or priest hurries towards them.
Oh my God, is that you?
Buddha blesses you.
Doteka, you look holy.
I cast off my out of self and brought my inner self to the surface.
What? How? And why?
Andre, I forgive you. I criticized you and you were there to help me. And everyone on this earth crossed the river of destruction. I swam out there and almost sank from the weight of unrealistic reality. Before the monk met me, I was swimming in choppy waters. I was headed to go over the waterfall and drown in my own stupidity as I was reborn. I will live and relive, and I can't die until I completed my task of informing humanity. The need to suffer shall be no more. Happiness will eradicate it. Suffering creates havoc in your mind, body, and inner self. What is the purpose of it? I know the answer. People like to be entertained by a suffering individual.
Since the first human bashed another human in the head, and that was entertainment.
I have to meet people. I am glad you forgive me. What did I do to you that was harmful to you, Dotika?
You caused Doteka to be admitted into the hospital.
Yes, she had to be admitted. Her brain was formulating into a stroke. Her blood supply to part of her brain was being interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissues from getting oxygens and nutrients and...
I am most grateful. I was saved by the monk. I am in training. You are asking yourself, how can a young woman from the digital divide speak profoundly? Can both of you integrate my feelings?
Yes, we can relate. I would like to continue this conversation after the meeting.
Yes, we are. Andre, even though you did not originate on Earth, we are connected by protons, neutrons, and gases, particles from space. This planet will be recreated by implosion. The universe was created from the particles of dust. We will prepare dinner and desserts. The monk is in her private place. She cannot be disturbed until the earth awakens her.
We have to interview the guests.
Andre transported himself and George to the monastery. They hurry to a room.
There is a recorder. I guess we should play it. I'll press this button. I rewind it to the beginning.
I saw one of these a few decades ago. George, for an awful stupid guy, you are brilliant.
This is my artificial laugh.
Hi, my name's Charles Ursry, and I would like to obtain more information about this meeting at Mount Marcy in New York. I live in Canada. I wouldn't mind traveling to New York because Canada and upstate, well, they're just a borderline away. No, I will not walk across the border. I mean, I'll travel via bus, train, or plane. I hear that my expenses will be paid, including $100 plus dinner and snacks. But my question is, what is the purpose of this? What I heard is to go up there and hear about obtaining a better life. I mean, I have no social challenges. I live in a clean, caring community. My gorgeous fiance, she lives with me. I work in banking. I move money. I'm not desperate for money. I don't have any wants. To be honest, I'm bored to death. I work, exercise, and then visit my friends and attend religious services. I also volunteer to cook for kitchens. You're probably saying not to come, but I do want to attend. I want to meet people that are not happy but depressed. I want to meet real people, not the people I know. Please contact me. I can fly down, ski down, or like I said, take the train or the plane and come up, come up the mountains.
Hi, my name is Sean. I want a better life. I want a better job. I want a decent place to stay. I don't want to live in a roach and vermin infested building. I pray all the time. Why are my prayers not answered? I have dreams that I was on a ship with kids. The ship was packed with half-dressed people. I was chained to people, and the children were chained to me. I don't know why. They were my children. A man told me that one of the children will be fed to dogs. I know that sounds gross, but this was a dream. This was a dream. I dream all the time. The next thing, I was throwing up blood. I guess the shock, it just made me sick. This captain came to me and stood over me and said that I was sick and I had to be thrown overboard. I said, good, throw me overboard. I jumped up and ran to the side of the ship. I took people and children with me. We all fell into the sea. I looked up and saw the captain and other people crying and sobbing. Someone put a key in my hand, a key. I had chained everyone. The anchor came down and I pushed the kids and people up the chain and anchor. I swam down to the bottom of the ocean. Then I woke up. I had been treated for my nightmares and sickness. I want a better life. I don't want to keep reliving this dream. If you can help me, Andre, please contact me. If you think I am too sick to attend the meeting, don't call me. If I don't hear from you, then you rejected me. That's it.
Hello, operators. I'm Anthony. I'm inquiring about this all expenses paid trip. Now, you must be looking for the right people because when you spend cheap, well, you get cheap results. I learned that from the richest people in the world. Now, as you know, I am a celebrity, and I want to offer my artistic abilities. I'm on the big screen, the little screen, and hell, even the virtual screen. I'm a baby boomer. The generations today, Generation X and Z, they have this individuality and solidarity with their virtual devices. But here's a thought. Generation Alpha from 2010 to 2024, they've never seen a television. Could you believe that? They are the futuristic digital generations. I mean, today, there's viruses everywhere. The world is a social world. People can't stay away from one another. They want to share everything, well, besides their money. I want to free myself of people who don't care about killing people with their love, germs, or even kindness. Now I can help change humanity. I'm here. I'm just a phone call away. You know what? Let's do a video chat. Andre or George or Shotan. By the way, how are you guys or dudes or chaps? How you guys doing? I'm feeling great because I don't have to spend hours and hours in front of the mirror or a barber transforming me into the god that I am. Now, if you're interested, contact me ASAP because I am beautiful, but with brains. And I can help you with your little project for a small price. No. Don't forget, when a person spends money, that person values it. Goodbye for now. Adios. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Adieu. Auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara. Dos Vadonia. TTYL. Or talk to you later.
Hi, Andre. You can call me Sam or Samantha, whichever you prefer. I thought it was best to just go ahead and reveal my gender because the entire world is concerned about gender and the sex of a person nowadays. The doctors identified me as a baby born with mixed genders, so I guess I'm what you would call an intersex person. But I mean, honestly, how is a person's gender or sex so important when the world is deteriorating as we speak? Humanity is barreling toward a ghastly future of mass extinctions, health crises, and constant climate-induced disruptions to society, not to mention biodiversity decline, human overconsumption, and overpopulation. I would say my views are pretty much the same as life science. I want you to call me because I would like for you to make arrangements to pick me up and take me to the mountains, Mount Marcy to be exact. Andre, the alien in disguise, you talked about making thousands of dollars without spending thousands of dollars to make thousands of dollars. I want to be there. I want to attend. I'm also interested in living in a better place away from all of this devastation. Please call me and leave my confirmation number in the message. I may sound a bit pushy, but that's both sides of me. I want, or rather need to talk to you, Andre, soon, hopefully. Please. Time is of the essence.
Hi, I'm Glenn. Is it good day or good night? Andre or George, or should I say sirs or misters or master? No, masters represent young men under 18 years old or younger. Oh man, I had confidence. I was intelligent until I switched my jobs. My confidence went south, past the Atlantic Ocean or Pacific Ocean or whatever. I was reading a flyer or a billfold. I don't know what those things are. I used to know what they are. But I read that you can help people regain their confidence. I don't know. My former boss destroyed my confidence. Would you help me get my confidence back? I want to do damage to him. No, I mean, I want to improve myself. I want to be happy. Help me, George or Andre. Or should I ask for you to help me and not sound too desperate? I don't want to appear too pushy. I appreciate you contacting me, or should I say, I hope you contact me, or you better, or you'll be disappointed for not contacting me. Better or worse? Well, goodbye for now, or hopefully for later. Peace be with you both.
I like all of them. We'll have to get them later. Shush. Hi, come in, Miss or Mrs.
Peacemaker enters.
Hi, I'm George. I have the operational knowledge of our organization. I will show you what it is, how it works, the feasibility, pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. I operate a modern organization, complications of which workers with specialized skills are managed by superiors without those skills.
Release your mind of answers to your questions. Am I the individual you came to see? You look at me and want to ask me if we think you'll be an asset or a liability, for and against, gains and losses, opportunity and obstacle, strength and weaknesses, positives and a negative?
Andre, you are not capable of reading my mind. You are growing weary. You are asking yourself about me. Yes, you did travel a long journey to help residents of Earth. And George, I know about you. You teach at New York College and you are also a UN ambassador. No, you won't tell me you want to close this interview.
She is reading my mind.
Block her.
How, Andre?
Put bricks in your mind.
I can read both of your minds.
My shield has been compromised.
I can penetrate you, Andre.
What does she mean by penetrating you?
She can hear our thoughts.
Yes, I can. My qualification is maintaining peace. I will harm, murder, kill, or cripple anyone who doesn't follow regulations and policies. I graduated from a university in Manhattan, New York. As I was exiting the back entrance to a parking lot, I was abducted.
You were arrested?
No, arrest is not the same as abduction.
I know that. I wanted to de-escalate a potential volatile situation.
Your name is Peacemaker. I would like for you to leave in peace. We are not looking for volunteers.
I was trained in warfare, hostage negotiation, and different types of policies.
Organizational policies, these refer to the overall policies of an organization, functional policies, originated policies, appealed policies, imposed policies, general policies, specific policies, implied policy.
George is an attention grabber.
I was trained in fighting starting from the age of 3. My parents said I was uncontrollable. They were afraid of me attacking them. I was sent to various schools. My teachers were nuns and priests. One school, my last school, expelled me because
you refused to follow their religion.
no, they hit me and I beat the nuns and the priests badly.
Peacemaker,
Your
your
name
name doesn't fit you.
I worked in security and investigation.
The police department and FBI.
I cannot say. What I can say is I was trained in hand-to-hand combat. I can fight with all weapons. Anything I can make into a weapon. I am a sharpshooter. I know every type of martial arts. Hire me and I will strike down violence by administering violence on the person or persons who violently